Hello everyone, I am Runic Morningstar, and this is my origin. So, everything started off pretty well for me, loving family and everything, but it wasn't this great since birth, cause I was born of God and the devil. Their heritages mixed together to create me, so we weren't exactly sure if I was gonna make it or not. And well, I made it. But some downsides. I vibrated at a speed in which we've never seen. I was not connected to time, so my height, age, weight, everything constantly fluctuated with my time. But I was happy nevertheless. So everyone thought it was good. They were trying to help each other learn to deal with me. I was growing up, I was being good, everything was good. Until one day, God thought to herself, man, I wish I was more fulfilling right now. I mean, sure, having a kid is awesome, but I just want more. Yeah, so do I, goes the devil while they were just talking. So they did. Well, not the way you're thinking. They created their own species based after their image. Lucifer created the demons, God created the angels. Those creatures noticed me and became my guardians of sorts, and they were based off of their image. Until they discovered something about me. I wasn't artificially made like them. I was born of the two's DNA. So, what did they do? Did they treat me like, oh, I'm a sister or a brother? Nope, they tried to kill me. Why? Because I was born of two separate characters, two separate beings. And well, one was a god, one was a devil. To them, I was an abomination. So, they tried to kill me over and over and over and over. Every time I dodged, because the vibrations apparently meant I had really good speed. I dodged, so I ran away. And they realized they couldn't get me naturally, so they went out to their creators, because their creators created me. So they thought, if we can't kill Runic, we'll kill his family. I noticed that, so I ran after them, and before I could get to them, they killed my parents. So, in a streak of grief, I slammed my fist on the ground. When I slammed my fist on the ground, it hit the void since there was nothing. I'm like, God damn it! Slams my fist on the ground. An explosion happened. That explosion created a big bang. That big bang birthed all of reality, all the planets, all the stars, everything. So I found a new place to hide. So I floated to Earth. When I got to Earth, I decided to run away. By running away from them, I just went in the nearest direction I knew. Just ran and I thought about nothing. Next thing I noticed, everything felt differently. I felt myself a bit more 18-yearish. Yet I was literally born a couple of days ago and I realized to myself, my time isn't normal. Okay, I guess I can deal with that. So what did I do? I just kept running even though my time was shifting until eventually, for me, it's only been 3 months. 3 months-ish since I've been to Earth. But for everyone else, it's been 3 millennial. Yeah, I was in the African forest for thousands of years without even realizing it. Because of me being not connected to time, time slows really fast for everything else. Next thing I'm like, what the oh my god, time sped up. I didn't realize it. Okay, I gotta learn about the world. So I ran to the nearest place until I discovered Las Vegas. I ran a bit too fast, if you would ask me. And with my speed, I used it, so I ended up in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, I just searched around until I found the library. At the library, I used my speed and my inherent knowledge and ran through the library, reading every book. Every book I kept the knowledge from. So by the time I got done with the whole library, I knew everything that was current. I wasn't too screwed, but I was. Because I thought to myself, if it's been that long, and my parents have been dead for this long, how's heaven and hell doing? Hell, I don't need to worry. No one came after me, so I don't need to worry. But indeed, I should have worried. When I questioned it, little did I know that questioning it was starting a chain of it started a chain of reactions that led to me being where I am now, strongest of all. So when I got done at the library at Vegas, I left, and I thought about, since no one on Earth needed me, I just might as well lift. So I let my wings flow out, and I flew back to space. When I got to space, I decided to go to Mars. And I left to Mars. I lived there for a couple of years, just building a life there until all of a sudden a meteorite flew to Mars. That was no meteorite, apparently. That meteorite was a shooting star. When it hit my planet, a being stood up. He looked directly at me and said, "Are you Runic Morning Star?" "Yeah? Who are you?" "My name is Michael. I'm an angel of heaven. We need you to come with us." I'm good. So I just go back inside of my house. He shot my hand before I could, with his grace, he shot my hand with an energy blast. I'm not saying yes or no, I'm saying now. Fine. Next thing you know, my hand was fully healed. Walked up to him, we got to heaven. Because he gripped me and flew me to heaven. He's like, "There. Was that so bad?" "Yeah. You guys killed my parents, so yes." "It wasn't me who killed him, though." "So what? You were still part of it. All of you angels were." "Sure, but are you wondering who's in control of heaven since you've been gone?" "No, I don't." "Why?" "I don't care anymore." As I was shouting, I blacked out. When I blacked out, something else took control of my body. So apparently, when my parents were killed in front of me at that young of an age, it kind of created a couple of split personalities. So, my angelic side or my God side got birthed into a personality, and so did my demonic side. Because they were killed in front of me, those two sides got hit with the most trauma. My soul got split into three sections: Caleb, my angelic side, and Shank, my demonic side. Next took over was Caleb. "I said I don't want to be here." He gripped his fist. As soon as he gripped his fist, Michael immediately froze. He then jumped off of heaven and went back to Mars with me out of control. He then took out of control and then put me back. And when I got back in control, I'm like, what the, what, what am I doing back on Mars? What? Okay. Okay, I guess. So I go back inside, looked up blacking out on the internet. When I got back in my place, I just decided it's been a long day seeing people who killed my parents. So I went back to bed. I fell asleep. When I woke up, though, I didn't have no dreams. That did not feel right. So when I woke up, I was in a cell. I jolted awake because of being in a cell. When I jolted, I'm like, what, where am I? Where am I? Michael said, "You should have taken me up on that offer to come here willingly." So us the angels and us the demons, goes Azazel, the leader of hell at least. We created this for you. You can't get out at all. Try breaking out. I tried breaking out. I couldn't. What did you do? We dampened your angel and demon biology. How? Oh, just a bit of the gates of heaven and hell merged to create a type of bracelets you're wearing. I can't break out of this. Yeah, no one can. Exactly, that's why we made this. So you're gonna live here forever and never. Why? You're a demon angel. You can't exist. And since you can't exist, we have some plans for you. No, that doesn't sound right. It shouldn't. We're gonna see what makes you tick. As soon as they said that, a being with a cloak over its head, its wings are bloodied, and it's wearing a butcher outfit, came into my cell, knocked me out by hitting the back of my neck when I got knocked out. I woke up in chains on the ground in a type of torture room. Blood dripping down my neck, down my wrist, and down my back. What are you doing to me? The bastards want you broken apart. Every time I yelled, he pinched. Every time I screamed, he ripped out my wings. He cutted my grace out of my neck. He cutted my demon hatred out of my arms. Over and over and over and over. For thousands and thousands of years. To the point Runic lost track of everything. Considering Runic wasn't attracted to time and did not know anything because of that feeling, he was more likely tortured for millions of years. On that millionth year, Runic couldn't stand it. He was broken to the point that his left eye lost all of its color, representing his grace wasn't there as much. His right eye was more bloody than it was black. Sick of this. And he jerked his wrist as hard as he could. Not breaking the wrist pieces, just breaking the chains off. He broke the chains off, broke free, grabbed a hold of the nearest guard's shoulder, pulled himself forward, and ate one of the guards. He committed demon cannibalism, ate every guard he could see. What happened? What made him want to eat them? Well, as time was going on, as he was getting tortured, his mind broke. He developed another personality. This personality was a fusion of hunger for power to get back to full strength and his demon heritage, because Caleb was silent the entire time because he couldn't handle it. Shank, on the other hand, took all of it in, and the hunger for the power merged them to create a type of tortured runic personality. And he was in control. He ran at every guard, eating them until he got done. His left eye was lifeless. His hair was long over his eyes, completely blackened, with a red spot at the top of his head, gray wings, and a straight jacket as a shirt because of them trying to keep him bound down. Gray dress pants and black dress shoes. I'm getting out of here. Turned back into Runic. Runic then used his speed to get out.